Good day and welcome back to the channel, my friends. And firstly, if you do like this video or the channel, can I ask you to make sure you like, subscribe, comment and share, as it really does help the channel. So, let's get into it. I had a message from Freddy. It's not his real name, but I think Ways Freddy has a nice ring to it. Let's get into it. Hi, Deafman. Now, I've studied Thailand for 9 months before I went there, and I could not make up my mind what things I should do. I booked 2 weeks, and as usual, I went for the safest option. That's just my personality. Being quite an introvert, I thought I would have a holiday girlfriend. I suppose I was nervous about travelling on my own, something I've never done before. I downloaded the Thai Friendly app and set about looking for my Thai guide with benefits. After a few months, I decided on a girl who looked fantastic, and we chatted away almost every day. I got very brave and asked her what entertainments would occupy us, and she seemed very forthcoming in her answers. We arranged a week for 11,000 baht. Obviously, I knew I would have to feed, wine, dine her, and expected to buy the odd presents. I told her I wanted to go to Pattaya, but she wasn't too keen. She wanted to go to an island. She lived in Konkan, or at least this is what she said. After we arranged the dates, times, etc., I was relieved that she was going to meet me at the Bangkok airport. She kept on about going to the islands, but I was proud that I actually held firm. I researched Pattaya and was gobsmacked and excited by the city and its nightlife. But being a little shy, I was glad that Princess, obviously not her real name, would be there with me. As I said before, I booked Princess for 1 week, but had 2 weeks holiday. I wanted to see how it went, and I was happy to extend her for the second week. But in all honesty, there was another girl on the app who was also stunning. Well, Princess met me and we got a taxi to Pattaya. We booked in our hotel, and to be totally honest, I was a little disappointed. She must have used so many photo filters on her photographs to hide the little pit marks and blemishes, but I thought, hey, just see how it goes. I wanted to go to Soy 6 to see it, but Princess was against it. You will leave me, she said. Anyway, I convinced her that I would not. So on the third night, we walked Soy 6. Oh my God, what an absolute incredible place. And yes, some of the girls were 10 out of 10. We did Soy 8, 9, and also walked along beach to Walking Street. All the time we walked past bars. All girls, she held my hand tightly in fear. We ate at the Beach Road food court at Hard Rock, at the runway 747 and Terminal 21. Beach Road was my favourite. Opposite Hard Rock, there was an absolutely fantastic looking girl. Princess was very jealous as I kept looking at her. Freelance girl, bad, no good, she kept saying. But I was becoming pretty much infatuated. I even felt a little jealous as she was approached by and left with a customer. If not jealous, then definitely envious. Princess noticed that she had a customer and said, man crazy, freelance girl bad. I thought, but you're a freelance girl, aren't you? Anyway, Princess was becoming quite irritating, to be honest, and I decided not to extend my time with her. On the fifth day, She really irritated me by almost dragging me into the mall at Terminal 21 and then Central Pattaya on the false impression of going to the food court. But everything was beautiful, and she was obviously trying to get me to buy her lots of stuff before our time ended together. One pair of trainers at 3,000 baht, and that's it, I said. But no, once the wallet opened, she thought I was her ATM. It got that bad that I sternly said, "No, I'm going. You can come if you want to." Shocked, she followed. And then the sulks. I pretty much had enough by then, so I told her she would be going home the next day. I went to my room safe and gave her 11,000 baht as agreed, although she wasn't going to stay the full term. As soon as the money was in her hand, she said, "If you want me to go, I go now." I'm not sure if she thought I would back down or whether she had the full amount agreed and knew she wouldn't get any more presents. I was visibly annoyed. "How do I get to Bangkok?" she blurted out. I pushed another 1,000 baht towards her, which she snatched, and that was the last I saw of Princess. So, what to do now? First things first, tell reception to renew the key cards for the hotel room door. Good point. Well, I went on to Thai Friendly and messaged Hope, the other Thai girl. Hungry, I went to Beach Road. And yet, you guessed it, the absolute stunner was there. I thought I would walk past and say hello. I'd walked past her a couple of times before and had eye contact, but Princess had my hand so tight it stopped the blood flow. So I walked next to her spot and stopped, nervously looking at my phone. "Handsome man," she said. "And beautiful woman," I replied. "Desire is the name we'll call her. Do you want to have something to eat?" I asked. "You," she said. I realised this might be a chat up line I'd never heard of, so I blurted out, "Short time?" 1,000 baht, she said. 1 hour. "Long time?" I asked, thinking, what the hell? Go for it. 2,500, she said. "Let's go to eat," I said. And to her surprise, I walked her to the Hard Rock Cafe where we ate and had some cocktails. So this took an hour or so. "We go to my hotel long time," she agreed. She was absolutely amazing, very assured of her abilities, and a great time was had. Her ID card was deposited at reception and duly returned the next morning. Now I was growing in confidence, so much so that I cancelled Hope and thought, "Freddie, my son, you are going for it." I thought, maybe not Soy 6 yet, but I went to a bar on the seafront at Soy 8, I think it was. I was told after 10 p.m. to bar fine, so I thought they are just trying it on to get you to keep buying expensive lady drinks. I left and walked towards my hotel and happened by a bar just past Tree Town, right next to my hotel. Bar fine 500, short time 1,500, 2 hours. That was fun. So I had three different experiences and I was pretty pleased with myself. Now, the next day, walking in the afternoon, I thought I would try an authentic Thai massage. There's hundreds of the shops. Massage, massage, massage. So I went in. It was dead cheap, to be honest. 600 baht for an hour with oils. It was so relaxing. The monsieur was actually very horny. And when she was oiling near to my groin, the inevitable happened, and the old fella stood up. "Well," she said, and gave it a little pat on the head. "Happy ending?" It was a very happy ending, and the total cost, including the massage, was 2,000 baht. So I was absolutely growing in confidence. I was sat at breakfast the next morning, and a fellow American started chatting to me as we waited waited for the chef to dry our omelettes. We relayed our experiences and what we'd been doing, and I said about the massage. Cocker, Bish, you try Soapy before you go back stateside. I'm going this afternoon, he said. Tag along if you like, but I'm first dibs. What the hell, I thought. Well, what a place. The signs on the street are like traffic light system. We both decided to go for the top one. Met by the manager. He had the girls line up. Don, who chose first and went upstairs. Realising I was new to it all, he was actually really good, the manager, in guiding me. I chose the girl and it was great. We went to the room where we both got into a bath and intimately washed each other. Then onto a plastic mattress where the soapy fun began. It was mind blowing. 2 hours all in all. I'm ready for Soy 6, I thought. I've earned my wings, flight school with Princess, first solo with Desire, so on and so forth. Well, what can I say about Soy 6? One word, really. Meat market. No intimacy. They, or to be fair, I should say the one I chose, was in a bit of a hurry. Definitely a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Next, please. For the price, I wasn't impressed at all. Was I looking for love? No. I was just looking for the same commitment shown in private as was shown when buying drinks and pre-bar fine. Once I paid the bar fine, it all went to pot. So I was sadly leaving soon, and I thought, what to do? No choice really, no ifs or buts. So off I went to Beach Road in search of desire. All fired up. For 2 hours I walked Beach Road, nowhere to be seen. So plan B was to find another. There was a girl about 100 yards north of Sussex, near a temple model. So I walked there. There she is. I walked straight up to her, and to my surprise, I just said, "Hi, sweetheart, long time?" I said it in full of confidence. 2000 was the reply. We have dinner first and a drink. She, of course, agreed. I dare not go to the Hard Rock again because my choice had been made, and if desire appeared, I don't know how I would have felt. So we ate at a different restaurant. We got a grab to my hotel and had an even better night than with desire, to be fair. I did actually say that I had 1 week left. So she was probably hoping for return business. A best tip that I learnt from your channel, Deafman. Well, I returned home a new man. Gone was my awkwardness around women that I liked. People noticed the confidence. But my sister said, "Yeah, you can be confident who you were paying, you dirty dog." So eager to prove her wrong, I asked one of her pals out and she accepted. I don't know how far it has go, but we've always got on. But I never had the self-belief or courage to ask her out before. In Thailand has had a dramatic effect on my life, and I'm pleased to say it is all positive. Keep up the good work, Freddy. Well, Freddy, my friend, 4 Ways Freddy sounds like you had fun, but especially that you grew your confidence and have given the credit to your trip to the land of smiles. I hope it all goes well for you both. So, everybody, what do you think of Freddy's experience? And what of the four have you experienced? The dating, the apps, freelance, bargirls, massage? Let me know in the comments. Share your story if you'd like to. Until next time.
If you like this video, then please hit the like button.
And subscribe to this channel, it is free to do.
I was just about to say subscribe as well.
And leave a comment for the deaf bloke.
Like, subscribe and comment so the deaf man keeps walking.